Imagine stepping outside into like a Category 5 hurricane, right? And then by Friday morning, there's just not a single cloud in the sky.
Yeah, totally clear. Like nothing even happened.
Exactly. And that is exactly what the data looks like in this week's source material. Today, we're doing a deep dive into Team AI Lab's algorithmic research logs. This covers the week of June 29th through July 3rd, 2026.
Right, and our mission today is to track this really dramatic weekly battle between two very distinct algorithms. You've got the mountain climbers, which use equilibrium detection, and the wave riders, which track surging momentum.
But before we jump into the eye of the storm here, we need to strictly declare the ground rules. This deep dive is purely a review of research data logs. It is meant for intellectual curiosity only and is absolutely not financial or investment advice.
No, definitely not. We are strictly observing how these models behaved in the wild. We're just looking at the mechanics.
Right. So let's unpack the trajectory of this week, because Wednesday, July 1st, was just absolute chaos.
Oh, it was brutal. The climbers just completely crashed, hitting negative 10.5 season points.
Ouch. But then the wave riders.
Yeah, the wave riders exploded to positive 74.3 points. They vastly outperformed both the Nikki 225 and the Topi NX.
Which is wild. It's like the riders caught a hurricane while the climbers just got temporarily lost in the fog.
That's a great analogy, actually.
But seeing a massive deviation like that from the indices, it makes you wonder, did the market hit some historic turning point, or was this just, temporary peacetime chaos?
Well, to figure that out, you really have to look at Friday's data, because by Friday, the climbers miraculously rebounded.
Wait, really? After crashing that hard?
Yeah, they hit positive 65.1 points. They actually outperformed the Nikkei by 5.1 points on Friday.
Oh, wow.
So that recovery tells us the environment didn't permanently break. It was just this extreme but temporary shock to the system that forced a rapid algorithmic adaptation.
Okay, so let's talk about that adaptation. Like, who actually survived this environmental gauntlet?
Right? Looking at Friday's active roster, 12 out of 14 climbers managed to hold positive points.
And what about the riders?
11 out of 15 riders stayed positive too. They're basically the survivors of the week.
But how does a system's logic just click by Thursday after failing so spectacularly on Wednesday?
It's a brutal filtration process. The system didn't suddenly get smarter. The harsh midweek environment just actively burned away the weaker logic.
Ah, I see. So it just filtered out the bad ones.
Exactly, leaving only the survivors whose logic could temporarily adapt to those extreme conditions.
I have to push back a little playfully here. It's easy to call a midweek crash good data, but rotating out the losers just sounds like survivorship bias. Like, how does a massive drawdown actually prepare the roster for next week?
That's a totally fair challenge, but this goes straight to Team AI Lab's unwavering research philosophy.
Which is
that every severe drawdown is a vital stepping stone. It's necessary friction for next week's evolution.
So it's intentional.
Right. Without that midweek crash, the system wouldn't know where its current vulnerabilities lie. That chaos was a critical watershed moment for the entire season's trajectory.
That really reframes how you look at a loss. But we do need to remind you all one more time, all final investment decisions remain your sole responsibility. We are just here to share the research data.
Yep. Just admiring the math.
So I'll leave you with a provocative thought. If algorithms can flip from severe deficits to parity in just 48 hours, what does that say about the true speed of modern market equilibrium?
It really makes you wonder if our human perception of panic is just way too slow.
Exactly. It's fascinating. Anyway, if you want to keep tracking these data storms with us, please subscribe to the channel.
And definitely click the Substack link in the video description.
Yeah, make sure to subscribe to the Substack so you can get full access to all this analytical data yourself. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.